In this video I'm going to show you how to draw an eye, and before you get too committed to the video I will just go through very quickly for you the end result of what I'll be guiding you towards being able to achieve for yourselves with relative ease, I would say. So there we go, that is approximately what I'll teach you how to draw. For some people that'd be obvious, in which case you should probably go to the next video or do something else. But for people who want to learn how to do that, who aren't able to do it, then you're in the right place. Okay, so first of all, I think it's a good idea to have a sense of the approximate space which the drawing you're about to do is going to occupy. And with the case of the eye, eyes aren't circular, however, and as everyone thinks, or a lot of people seem to think. They're actually, in terms of the space they occupy, it's more of a rectangle on its side. So I'll go through this and it'll make sense as I do it. If you plot a middle line on each of the sides of this rectangle and join them up like this, you'll be able to create a diamond from that. And then from the left hand side if you're right handed, or from the right hand side if you're left handed, trace the lines of diamond until you get very close to the top of the middle line here, and then you want to arch off. And so then you've got the first line you do is this kind of gradual arc, which is the eyelash line of the top eyelid. And then from there you have the iris, which is the circle in the middle. And I'm going to quickly show you what a lot of people seem to do with irises, or I'm sure I used to when I was a young boy, which is to put them like that. That's kind of Egyptian symbol, which is quite nice, quite pretty looking. But if you look at someone's eye, they don't look like that. I mean, that looks like quite an intense eye. That's someone who's really staring into you, which is not how most eyes look. The trick here, which I'm teaching you, is not to put it below this eyelash line. It's to actually let the eyelash line slightly cut off, as it were, the top of the iris. So what you've got on display is, once we rub that out, it's only about 3/4 to maybe 4/5 of the iris, if that makes sense. So have it cutting off. So if you look at this eye, number 2, compared to number 1, you will see that looks more normal, more relaxed, and less intense. There you go, to make it look a bit more real. So going back to this one here, you want to be able to draw the iris as a circle, which might even touch the top of this, the top point in the middle of the top rectangle line, and it comes down like that. And so you can kind of see there, maybe looking into this eye here, which I'm pointing at, it looks like it's kind of tired, and that is the trick. With all eyes, what denotes a specific expression will be how much is cut off at the top. So someone who's tired will have a lot cut off at the top. So this is a tired eye. Look at that. It looks like a kind of reptile staring at you. Yeah, that's a tired person. There we go. And then so let's say the opposite end of it, let's have someone who's really awake. So you can imagine that's going to be like this. That's someone who's seriously awake. So yeah, the trick is making it bisect at the right point. So there we go. And then going back to the one I'm pointing at, we've got the 3 stages. There's 3 stages so far. 1 is the rough shape. 2 is the arc. 3, you want to draw the bisected iris. And 4, this is the best one, it's Pac-Man. So if you look at the eye, we've got a little Pac-Man pupil here. Just colour him in, he should be dark, like that. And that creates a sense of a highlight in the eye, which is always kind of nice. And after that, another bonus tip is the shading, right? And with the shading, a lot of people don't realize this, but the eyelid is actually kind of, it protrudes a little bit, it sticks out. So it creates a dark shadow under the eyelid, which usually darkens the top half of the iris like that. You can really go wild if you want there. Sharpening up that highlight there. Okay, so we're almost there. The final tip, I'm going to rub all this out, make it look more real, without the guidelines. The guidelines are useful because and just give you a rough sense of what's going to happen. So going back to that, the final little tip is to draw. We've got the eyelash line here, the original arc we drew. Let's, in your head, copy and paste that. Control C and then Control V, whoop, and the eyeline goes there. So you're sort of copying and pasting it a little bit above the eyelash line. You're drawing a fold in the eyebrow there. And then what that does is it makes the eye look a lot more realistic, because a lot of people will forget to draw that. Whoops. But it's an essential part of the eye and making it look real. So that's the copy and paste. So there we go. There are the sort of 6 stages. I'd say the ones to remember are: number 3, the eye to give a sense of the emotion that person's feeling. 4, Pac-Man with the highlight. That is a really nice little touch. And then 5 and 6 are nice little extra touches which will make you look like even more of a pro than you already are. Great. So I hope you enjoyed that. Anything you want me to draw, anything you'd like to learn how to draw, please write in the comment section and I will oblige happily. Enjoy the rest of my videos and thanks for watching.